VBIRT or CS, which is better? Watch this video to find out. Hello guys, my name is Dorian Omashale. My friends call me TMA the Mrs. Aaron, and you're welcome to my YouTube channel. Now, if you think I'm going to tell you to subscribe, sorry to disappoint you. I'm not going to tell you to subscribe. But by the time you're done watching my videos, this video in particular and subsequent ones, you would want to subscribe and you would definitely want to share my videos and tell everybody about this channel. Today I want to talk to you about a very interesting topic that is a bit silent. People don't really like to talk about it, but I am summoning all the courage in the world to talk about it today. As a mom of 3, yes, I'm a third-time mom, a new third-time mom, I beg your pardon. Had my third baby last month of August 20th. I'm so excited. It's been a journey. So last week, a lady reached out to me. She's a nurse, by the way. She was asking if I have a video on CS or VBIRT. Wanted me to share the video with her so she can share with her patient who was sort of a bit confused whether to do CS or not. I felt bad that I didn't have the video at hand because God has been telling me to do this video since 2022. When I got that message, I told myself that, you know what, I have to do this video. To make it more interesting, the very day she sent me that message, September 14th to be precise, was the day I fell into labor in 2020, COVID year. The following day was my daughter's birthday. So that conversation, made me a bit nostalgic. I began to throw back on the memories and my heart just went into deep gratitude towards God on how he saw me through my delivery. I would have actually lost my first baby girl if not for CS. I was in labor for hours. It was late in the night, I think about maybe 12 midnight. The nurses came to check me and they found out that baby was in distress. Thank God for God, because that night the nurses, they were sleeping. They were dizzy. It was with dizzy eyes. They even came and gave my husband a receipt for CS. They didn't even tell my husband that, oh, your wife wants to do CS or want to do CS. It was when my husband was on his way, he just tried to check what is this one. He now saw CS. He had to go back and was like, what's the meaning of this? The nurse had to apologize and she said, oh, I just woke up. If not for God that woke them up to come and check me and check the heartbeat of the baby, that's how I would have been there till morning with a baby that was in distress. I didn't even know what God did for me until the following morning when a lady walked up to me and she said, oh, her sister gave birth to a dead baby, that the baby was in distress. The nurses and doctors kept telling her push until she pushed out a dead baby. So CS or VBIRT, which is better? The truth is this: there are circumstances where CS is actually better. I just shared my story with you on how I would have lost my baby if not for CS. Other instances, sometimes medical complications, the baby's weight, the baby is too big, the baby's head is too big and all of that. And then the doctor would say, you know what, for this particular delivery, we advise CS. The particular story I heard about a lady, they told her to do CS and she was like, no, I must push this baby, I want to push. I must push. Her husband was like, she should push. Everybody like, just push. And then in the process of pushing, she ended up losing the baby. It was now CS they now later did to remove the dead baby. I'm not saying VBIRT is bad though. VBIRT is very beautiful. I've experienced it. No drama and everything. It's amazing. It's beautiful. Especially when you end up seeing your baby and all of that. It's amazing. It's beautiful. Thank God for VBIRT. But you see CS is the mercy of God. Even not for CS, there are so many children that will not be alive today, e.g. my daughter. So there is this other conversation on CS and VBIRT that people don't like to talk about. And I want to just say it in passing in this video. Don't tell anybody you heard it from me. Now, when it comes to you giving birth to a big baby, his head is big and all of that, and the baby, passes through the vagina. Some vagina don't return to the way it was. Someone is like, okay, yeah, the vagina will always return. It will return. You will do Kegel, you will do all of that. But see, when you keep expanding, an elastic, you keep expanding it, it gets to a point where the thing will slack. And that's the case of some women's vagina as I'm talking to you. Their husbands, they are no longer enjoying sexual intimacy with their wives. Why? Because 6 big babies have passed through there and that place is now wide like Red Sea. The husband is not really feeling it. Even the wife too, she's not feeling it. And these are things that people don't want to talk about. So I want to advise you, if you find out that your baby is big or you're going to have a big baby, just go and do CS. Preserve that place. Your marriage is more important than you trying to, win a trophy of V-birth that does not exist. Nobody will give you a trophy in heaven for giving birth through your vagina. On this particular matter, CS is actually better. To preserve your vaginal integrity, just go and do CS. You're not going to give birth to a big baby. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 big babies, and that place is now wide. As well, maybe the Lord will help you fix it back. What God cannot do does not exist. So CS or V-birth, which is better? It depends on the circumstances, really. There are times that CS is actually better. There are some women that would have been alive today, their child would have been alive today if they had just done CS. I'm not saying V-birth is not good. I'm not saying that if you pray and say, God, give me my baby through V-birth, God will not answer you. I'm saying that there are circumstances that CS is actually God's mercy reaching out to you. For my delivery, I'm a woman of faith, I'm a woman of the spirit. God actually showed me that I was going to have my baby through CS. I didn't understand what God was telling me until after I had gone through the whole ordeal of the whole, delivery and all of that. Then the Holy Spirit came to me and said, but I revealed it to you that you're going to have this child through CS. But you didn't believe me because your mindset was all swapped with, CS is not the best way to give birth. I had to renew my mind. Listen, there's nothing wrong with CS. Hear it again and hear it well. There is nothing wrong with CS. The fact that you had your baby through CS does not mean that you are a woman of weak faith. As someone that gave birth to a baby just few minutes is a woman of greater faith. No. The fact that you had your baby through CS does not mean that God loves you any less. The fact that you had your baby through V-birth does not make you better than the woman that had her baby through CS. Let's stop this birth shaming thing we used to do. Well, is this CS you did? Why? What's your business? I remember I was in the hospital when I had my first child through CS, and then a lady was receiving calls, and then someone called her and she was like, oh, the friend was like, well, how did you give birth? She was like, through CS. And the lady was like, oh, hey, yeah. That's to say, the baby was big now and all of that. Like, she was trying to explain herself. There is this mindset that we have, the society, has about women giving birth through CS. They feel like it's saddening. It's like a poor report. It's not a good report. Hello, excuse me. Excuse me. That is wrong. CS is the mercy of God. CS is beautiful. God was the one that gave, doctors the science to bring out baby, by just, cutting the tummy and bringing out a baby. CS is graceful. You want to do V-birth, and do your V-birth in peace, and don't use it to shame other women that do not do V-birth like you, that did not push their babies. They say Hebrew women and all. Don't do that. These days, there are women that are even choosing to do CS. They don't even want vaginal wahala. Doctor, do my surgery for me, let me give birth to my baby. Process of conceiving a child and giving birth to a child, that you give birth to CS and you give birth to that child, both of you are alive, is a miracle. The will of God for your delivery is for you and your baby to be alive, whether through CS or whether through V-birth. Mother alive, baby alive, that is the definition of supernatural birth, whether it's through CS or V-birth. This video blessed you. Do well to share it with a lady out there. Look forward to your feedback. Till I see you again. Bye.